Check.
Hey, what's going on everyone? So it's Keith here back again at Coding Blind Tech. And in this video, we're going to learn about the user profile menu inside of Slack. So this is our Slack Accessibility Wednesday video. So this is video number 3 in the series. I believe I made a mistake last week in the video and said video number 3, but I was very wrong about that. But this is video number 3. So we will be using NVDA Screen Reader, and we are on a Windows machine. So in this video, we're just going to review our status and a little bit about how we can have a custom update or have a preset status, and then how to also adjust our active versus away. So, alrighty, well, let's get started. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button as hard as you can. And if you are new here, please feel free to subscribe. It is free. Alrighty, so I'm gonna hop over to Slack.
Video. YouTube dash star untitled. YouTube dash videos dash coding.
Alright, so we're on our YouTube videos channel. This is a private channel I have in my workspace, Coding Blind Tech. So check out the Patreon link, and I will put that in the description below, and you can have access to the Patreon Slack channel that is private to our Patreon members. Alrighty, so let's say that we want to change our status from active to away. Well, the first thing is, how do we know if our status is active or away already? Well, there's one way to check it, and that is to go to where you can change it, or you could simply go to your workspace navigation. So I'm going to press F6 until I hear that.
Workspaces tab control. Coding blind tech. Workspace secondary. Workspace navigation grouping.
Oh,
Application.
there it was. So I'm going to shift F6
Workspace navigation grouping.
to go back to that. All right, so in this list, this is going to show my channels, some different things about threads, my direct messages. So under my direct messages is my name, and under your direct messages, you should also see your name. And if we arrow down to that,
Level 2 add apps. Level 1 recent apps expanded.
well, I'm gonna arrow up because I was at the bottom.
Level at Winston Lee left. At Keith B left paren. You right paren. Level 2.
All right, so I'm gonna let you listen to it again.
Level 2 at Keith B left paren. You right paren.
Okay, so it says my name that I use for Slack at Keith B, and then left parenthesis, you right parenthesis. That lets you know that this is you, and if you were away, it would say left parenthesis away, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, so in order to change your status of active or away, you want to F6 until you hear workspace, primary, and that's what I'm going to do now.
Application. Profile secondary view. Workspaces tab control. Coding blind tech. Workspace secondary actions toolbar.
I'm going to shift tab
Workspace primary actions
or
toolbar.
shift F6 because I went too far, but I wanted you to hear it and I was talking. So I'm going to shift F6 and then I'm going to F6 again. I'm going to shift F6 and then I'm going to press F6 by itself to move forward to get back to it.
Coding blind tech property page. Workspace primary actions toolbar. User menu.
Okay, so workspace primary actions. Now we're in a toolbar, so we can move left and right with our left and right arrows. So if I press home,
Back in history button.
it takes me to the first item in the list, which is back in history. If I press right arrow,
Forward in history button unavailable.
we hear forward in
Forward in
history,
Show history menu button collapsed submenu.
show history,
History. Search button. Search filters button. Help button. User menu colon. Keith B menu button.
and then we hear user menu, which is the last item in the list. So we could have pressed end and it would have took us to the user menu. Now on this user menu, listen to it again.
User menu colon. Keith B menu button collapsed submenu.
Collapsed submenu. So we want to press spacebar on this.
User menu colon.
All right, it opens it up. You have 7 options in here. So the first one,
Update your status 1 of 7.
update your status. So when it says update your status, what this means is it's the message that you provide beside your name. So we will look at that first, but let's go ahead and see what else we got.
Set yourself as away 2 of 7.
Set yourself as away. So there's how we set ourselves as away.
Pause notification submenu 3 of 7.
Pause notifications. Maybe you don't want to be bothered. You're in a meeting or in a good flow state writing your code.
Profile 4 of 7.
Profile, so we can view our profile. That's going to be in another video.
Preferences 5 of 7.
Preferences, that will be in the same video whenever we look at our profile.
Downloads control plus shift plus J 6 of 7.
Okay, downloads, you hear the keystroke, Control Shift J. So it's very similar to when you're in the browser. Control J will open your downloads.
Sign out of codingblindtech 7 of 7.
And then you can sign out. That's your last option. All right, let's go to the first
Update
one.
your status 1 of 7.
Because we're only going to look at update your status.
Set yourself as away 2 of 7.
And set yourself as away. So let's update our status.
Update your status 1 of 7.
So if I up arrow to that and press enter.
Sign out of coding blind. Update your status 1 of 7. Set a status dialog. Status edit blank.
There we go. So we can set a status. So here we can actually type something. So we could say creating a YouTube video.
YouTube.
Okay.
Creating a spelling error YouTube video.
I spelled YouTube wrong. Let's get that right.
Spelling error YouTube out of spelling error.
Here's a quick tip. We can actually just press Control left or right or whichever way you need to go to get to this. And if you hear YouTube, your cursor's at the beginning. You can press your applications key or Shift F10.
Menu selected submenu.
And a menu will pop up.
MyTube 1 of 7.
If you down arrow,
Couture 2 of 7.
it actually gives you spelling options.
Add to dictionary 3 of 7.
So I'm going to add this to dictionary.
YouTube-videos-codingblindtech-5 new.
Awesome. So we can tab.
Clear all button.
Now it went to clear all. I'm just going to down arrow.
Remove status after ...
So we have a time that we can remove our status.
Remove status after ... List collapsed clickable today.
So here's what we're going to do. Because I want to be able to navigate this, we can see this in a different way. I'm gonna hold down my insert and press spacebar to get into
remove status after ...
forms mode. And it went on to remove status. I'm gonna shift tab twice. Okay, shift tab's not taking me anywhere. I'm a tab.
Set a status dialog. Clear all button.
Okay, so it had to go back up.
Status edit selected YouTube.
There we go. Okay, so focus got a little interesting there. So where we typed our status, now we're gonna press tab.
Clear all button.
So we can clear all. We don't want to do that.
Remove status after ... List collapsed. Today 4 of 7.
Remove status, so we can do today, and now whenever we're in forms mode like this with insert spacebar, we can up arrow, down arrow now to see what options we have.
Remove status after ... List. Today 6 of 8.
So we have today.
This week 7 of 8.
This week.
Choose date and time 8 of 8.
We can choose a date and time.
Clear selection 1 of 8.
You can clear the selection.
John Tick T clear 2 of 8. 30 minutes 3 of 8. 1 hour 4 of 8. 4 hours 5 of 8.
Okay, so we'll
30 minutes, 3 of 8.
30 minutes.
Set a status dialog.
We're almost
remove
done.
Status after ...
We're
List
about
collapsed.
halfway through.
30 minutes 1 of 7.
So we will tab.
Pause notifications checkbox not checked.
We can pause notifications, so we're going to check that.
Edit suggestions for coding blind tech left paren. Opens in new tab right paren. Link.
We can edit suggestions. So I'm guessing that's what we may show to somebody
Cancel
else.
button. Edit suggestions for coding blind tech left paren. Opens in new tab right paren. Link.
And this opens a new tab. We're not going to mess with that at the moment. Well, you know what? Let's explore. Press enter on this. And you don't have to. I'm just checking it out. I want to see.
Toolbar. Custom statuses bar coding blind tech / brave.
All right, it opens in our browser.
Search tabs menu button submenu. Automated welcome theme is link. Banner.
Let's go to the top of the page with Control Home and press H for heading to see what our first one is.
Customize your workspace heading level 1.
Customize your workspace. Okay, I'm actually going to bookmark this with Control D as in Delta. That's the
dialog.
and then you can press enter on the
custom
default name. And Control D is going to be able to bookmark any bookmark in a web browser.
Custom statuses bar coding.
All right, so we're going to Alt tab back over to Slack.
YouTube -vid.
And we're going to tab.
Cancel button.
And we get to our cancel button. We're going to tab again.
Save button.
And we're going to save. So we're going to press enter on save.
You have left this huddle. Coding Blind Tech property page.
So I was in a huddle and I have a window focused, and it says that every time something dynamically changes. So let's see now. So now it puts us back in our toolbar.
Update your status button. User menu colon. Update your status button.
All right, and you actually can update your status without going into that
Help button.
user menu. So that's something
Search filters button.
you could also
Help button. Update your status button.
utilize. You'll get the same window that we just got. Now, I want to show you if, to give you an idea of what other people see, you can always go back to your navigation and go to your direct messages and then go to your name and you will see it. So let's go there. I believe if we F6 twice,
Workspace secondary actions toolbar. Workspace navigation grouping.
yes. So if you F6 twice, press F6 twice, and now we're going to go to our name.
Level 1 direct.
So it would be your name for you. It's my name for me.
Level 2 at Keith B left paren. You right paren, comma, status colon, speech balloon emoji creating a YouTube video.
There you go. So you hear our status that we added there. Now, let's look at how to set yourself to away. Let's do that, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to Shift F6 twice to get back to my primary actions for my workspace.
Workspace.
And I'm going to press the N key.
User menu colon, Keith B.
That gets me to the user menu. I'm going to press space bar.
User menu.
I'm in a down arrow till I hear set myself as away.
Edit status. Clear status 2 of 8. Set yourself as away 3 of 8.
All right, we're going to press enter on that.
You have left this huddle. Coding Blind Tech property page.
Okay, so now to know for sure, we can press F6 twice to get back to the navigation.
Workspace now.
And let's look at what our name says.
Level 1 level 2 at Keith B left paren, away right paren, comma, status colon, speech balloon emoji creating a YouTube video.
And there you go. So that's how you set yourself away. But let's say that we are active. We want to set ourselves back to active. Well, you just Shift F6 twice. So Shift F6 twice. Get back to your user menu. Press space bar.
User menu colon, Keith B menu.
And go down arrow till you hear set as self to active.
Clear status 2 of 8. Set yourself as active 3 of 8.
There we are. Press enter.
You have left this huddle.
All right, now we can press press F6 twice to get back to our navigation.
Workspace navigation grouping.
And then check our name.
Level 2 at Keith B left paren, you right paren.
And there we go. So it says you when we're available. It says away when we're not. Alrighty, so this concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, please smash that like button if you did. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I will see you in the next Wednesday Slack accessibility video. All right, have a good one.
Custom status, OBS 2.9.